So,
It's never changed.
previously on Roll Over and Die, a ghostly possession infects Parter with knowledge beyond his years. Meanwhile, Chad wrestles tail to hand with the ex-countess turned stout halfling thief as they race to their former sister's keep. Parter keeps his symbiote secret until they reach the ice. Escorted inside, the party is introduced to the entity that inhabits Parter's form, but not before Mike aggressively flips him off for the potential of killing her on-again, off-again friend, not boyfriend, Arid. Also, there's a continent-wide undead peril. So, now we're all caught up, ready to roll over and die. It's always when you hurry you do mess up.
You nailed it that time, though.
What did Annie do?
Mike
somebody off?
flipped.
Oh, literally, that's just what she did. Okay.
Yeah, she literally flipped him off.
She was just
for
really
killing
fussing
someone.
me.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't know if he's dead. He's not dead.
Oh, the audience does, because they listen
Yeah,
to
we
this,
all
so-
know now.
Wait, who's dead?
No,
Right.
really.
No one. So, it's season 2. Welcome to season 2 again. I don't know how long I can carry this on for, but there we go. Well, how long?
When
All
in
of season
Rome.
2.
Oh, goodness. Yes, so we left last episode with everybody invited to go to the barracks for a well-deserved and needed rest. However, Parter, you were requested to stay in the courtroom by Countess Catessa, Countess Cacalyph's older sister. She wanted to interview you. Now, I'm not going to go through that entire conversation because that might take the entire episode. However, I would like to ask you, do you want to talk to the creature that inhabits you and
Wait,
find
yeah,
out
okay.
anything specifically from them before you go to bed? She's going to be driving you during most of the conversations. So you get to be a passenger, but you can ask her things in her mind, your mind.
This is where I fail really badly at this game. Coming up with actually useful questions. Does anybody want to help? Anybody
We're
want
not
to
there.
switch?
I've had to battle an axe in my head. You're on your own, buddy.
Oh, I would like to know how old you are and why you chose me.
So she says, before I died, I was a wood elf. I got to my 4th century. However, the majority of my existence has been as a ghost for at least 1,800 years. So, depends on how you look at it, really. I'm either 400, 800, or 1,200 years old.
I'll go 400 because it's more programmable in my head. What is it? You wanting revenge? I get that. When did it all happen with you? How far ago? How long ago? My brain. Oh dear.
If you're asking when did my path of vengeance start, it was when I was murdered,
Which was?
which was 1,800 years ago.
So you're 1,800 years old. Right. And it was the man we were hunting and trying to protect this lot from that killed you.
Well, he was responsible for my death, yes.
That means he's really old. Right. Are there any weaknesses he has that we could exploit?
He does have one aversion, yes. I always remember him sort of being somewhat averse to silver. He would always wear gloves when touching any silver.
Right. Okay. I think
He's also not physically particularly strong.
Chad. Nice. All right. Okay. Is the axe silver?
No.
I'm speaking this all out loud, and it's just like thoughts running through my head.
That's good info, though.
I'm gonna quit whilst I'm ahead, but you're my inner ghost forever now, so I'm gonna come back to you at some point, all right?
Really? You don't want to know anything else? Just that?
Oh, I'd quite like to know what you've just had a chat about as well, if that's all right. Give me a synopsis. That'd be really useful.
It was mostly Countess Catessa trying to verify that I am indeed who I say I am.
Did you convince her?
She seems to be convinced, at least enough to allow me to stay.
Allow us to stay, my friends?
Well, your friends have already been taken to the barracks, I assume.
I just
They
want
are
to make
her
sure.
guests.
Just making sure. What about helping us out find this bad man, silver aversion man thing?
That is a conversation that she's going to have with her sister, now halfling.
Okay.
So I've done my part to convince her of who I am. It's up to her now. That's not for us to influence.
Is there anything that I should be asking that I'm not asking? Now that's a question.
Would you like to know my name if you can remember it?
I never ask names. So no, I'm all right. No, I'm joking. What's your name?
My name is Lady Suspiria.
Oh, we knew that.
Yes, I was wondering if you could remember that or not.
Nope. Okay, Lady Suspiria of where are you from?
Styria.
Suspiria. Well, I'm from this land, this continent. Before it was changed into the topography it is now.
What happened?
I lived here pre-impact.
I'm getting this. What happened with the land, and what is this clock that's on my friend's arm? Clock, not anything else. On her arm. It's ticking.
I don't know anything about a clock on your friend's arm.
We're talking. Do we know that they're talking old gods, new gods, and all that?
No, you don't know.
Okay. I just want to know, like, something big happened. People seem a bit shifty. There's something going on. Like, people are acting a bit suspicious. We don't know what we're doing, but we're acting like we know what we're doing, and we need a bit of guidance. What happened all that time ago that changed the land?
Well, 1849 years ago, there was an impact. The meteorite struck the land and destroyed about 4/5 of the inhabitable area of this continent, pushing the survivors to the edge. War soon followed, famine. Many people were seeking for a new home. Lots of cultures mixing together, trying to survive, doing the best they could. It, as far as I'm aware, was a natural disaster. Some people think otherwise.
What do some people think otherwise?
Some people think that it was the old gods. They did not protect us, and rather they saw evil and wickedness in the land, decided to kill most. And then they left us to our ruin.
Where did they leave? Where are they?
Like I said, this is just what some people think. I don't really have much invested in such theory.
What would an old god look like?
Well, there are many. There are 25.
I think we need to come back to this at some point. My head hurts a little bit. I think you know a lot more than I'm currently geared up to ask.
Oh,
so
there's pages of this stuff.
where can I find these pages?
It's all in your head now.
I will read it off screen.
Well, no, I mean, I have to tell you.
Oh, all right. Carry on.
I have hundreds of years of information.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Chapter 1. No, I'm not going to do that. You can come back anytime to ask her any questions.
I think, yeah, I think I need to regroup with my group. I'm gonna keep control of myself. You keep inside my head and my body. I'm gonna go
I
back
can't
to
exactly
the group.
go anywhere else.
Nope, you can't. Don't go taking over my body whilst I'm sleeping. I'd like a long rest, if that's all right.
Very well. If at all possible, can you keep your eyes open while you sleep? Otherwise, it's just going to be darkness for the next 8 hours.
Maybe. I'll see what I could do.
Yeah, many thanks.
Okay. Which way to the barracks?
Yeah. Salome, and then she just takes your body over and marches you down to the barracks.
Very helpful.
When you get there, you see everybody else. They're preparing for bed, I assume.
Yes.
They've given you this barracks. As I mentioned before, looks like they've suffered quite heavy losses, so not all of the barracks are being used. And there are multiple rooms, so you've got a barracks all to yourself. There's linen here. All the beds are made. You can just pick one, go to sleep.
Fancy.
Does anybody have a specific nighttime routine? Pip, I imagine it's going to be quite easy for you to get a bucket of water if you wish to just submerge for the evening.
Is there like a local pond that I could go lay in?
Well, it's still on the Arctic tundra, so there's no natural occurring streams, ponds, etc. There might be some springs, geysers, or underground canals, etc., but not in this keep.
I'm going to request that someone goes to find me some mud,
Okay.
and then I'm going to have a bath.
Should we keep somebody on guard?
Oh God!
The sword.
I feel
behind the
pretty
back.
safe
Oh,
there.
God.
It might be a mistake, but I feel safe.
I don't know. I feel like the place that we thought was safe just got rummaged by ice demons, and they were on the way here, which is why we came here so quick in our super fast car. And it's not called a hot rod.
So Mike leans in and goes, I don't actually need to sleep anymore. I'll take
Handy.
watch.
Vampire, right.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right,
That's
so
really
Mike's
useful.
on guard.
I'm good.
Mike is on guard.
Yeah.
Flashback can join.
Hello.
I don't think he's real enough to need sleep, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's your phantom steed. Doesn't really need to sleep either. Hot rod does affect sleep, but you don't know if it
Oh, that
actually needs it or
means
just
hot.
like,
I thought you were talking about the car. I
Oh.
forgot. That's what we need to put.
a hot rod doesn't need to sleep.
Doesn't need to.
So Smashburger is fine. Mike's fine. They can stay up. Part if you manage to keep your eyes open, Aegis' Spirit can keep watch and wake you up.
Do I still get the full long rest?
If you can sleep with your eyes open.
How do I know if I can sleep with my eyes open? I'm going to attempt it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go into a meditative state.
All right. Why don't you roll?
Oh,
And
You knew I'd go for that, you-
nature. No, medicine. Roll a medicine check.
yes, let's go for a medicine.
No. Yes.
Yes.
See if you can figure this out.
18.
18.
18. Yeah. That's overall. I rolled a 9 plus
Yeah.
9.
I'm going to say you keep your eyes open for the majority of the night. It's a bit weird to start off with because your eyes start drying out. You're not really sure what you should be doing and blinking. That then occupies your mind, and then you forget how to blink because you're thinking about blinking too much. But eventually you drift off.
Nice. Thanks. Strange story. I once got told that I never blink when I drive.
What?
I had to
What?
to learn to blink when I drive.
That can't be true.
Learn to blink.
So you're just like terrified when you're driving at all times.
I was just concentrating so hard.
Very
I had to
alert.
teach
I just.
Yeah.
Surely you would know. Surely.
I just concentrate so hard. Anyway.
So to keep your eyes like from drying out, did you have to remove the windscreen and then just use the washer to spray directly into your eyes? as you're
That's exactly what I did.
driving? Yeah, okay, cool.
The only sensible
Awesome.
course of action.
Rather than learning to blink, I'm just going to repurpose these washers and take my windscreen.
God.
His face was very clean.
Just arrived everywhere with just like a completely swept back wet look. So Mike's going to climb up into the rafters and chill out there for the evening. Arad's going to not be there. I need to delete-
died.
Yeah, sorry, I need to delete that name from my non-player character bit. There we go. deleted.
Aaron's gonna not be there because he's dead.
Arid might come back.
Just to remind you all.
Never say never. Arid's mum came back, remember? And that
Did
zombie
she?
came
It's
back.
true. Yeah, you could revive Arid as
Yeah.
a naked.
It's
Dwarf?
absolutely what is in my head, and then
You
we'll
Aaron
see.
is
that.
lost in the tundra, probably burning alive.
He's
No,
1,000%
probably about it. He definitely is burnt and not alive.
So you need either the body or a piece of the body.
I've got his little crispy husk. Nice.
I bet Mike has a piece, whatever they were
No,
up
when
to.
you arrived at the
Mike
keep,
definitely got a piece.
Mike's got a piece of
I
Aaron.
thought
broke a piece off.
I thought I
Yeah.
put it underneath Smashburger and said Smashburger.
Yeah, he did put something underneath Smashburger. I don't know if that was like his collar or if that was
Oh,
Yeah, it was the burnt collar. It was the leash and then the piece of burnt leather collar. You hid that.
oh, I really cocked that up. Haven't I?
So you can't even reincarnate him because there's not
I'm
even
gonna
a.
add this to the list of murders
Surely-
we can talk
sure.
about when he's okay.
I feel like Aaron might come back and kill us all.
Just
Yeah,
I
we
don't think
deserve
he
it.
can.
I wouldn't blame him. to be fair.
surely there'd be like a bit of burnt skin.
But
On
if
what?
it wasn't blown away in the tundra,
Oh,
All right.
kinda
He's
hope
gone,
Tim's
just
not-
accept
Tim's
it.
not-
So
Tim's
Mike's
not
in the
gonna win.
rafters.
It specifies a piece. So how small do you think a piece could be?
I don't know. Let's go back to the vehicle at some point. I'll have a little look, see what I can find. And
So you
then
just think of this as you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
I just need to get a piece of that guy I killed.
if you
I'll
haven't
do it tomorrow. It's fine.
skin cell from the collar, does that count as a piece?
Ah,
Like
who knows?
dead skin.
I think it needs
so.
to like be a piece of his person.
Listen, I know we feel bad about killing him. Do any of us actually like want him to come back?
No.
I
I
I
hope he
also don't
lives
feel
a
bad.
great
I know
life
it does
in the
feel bad.
tundra.
It feels bad.
I don't feel bad.
Also, I'm going to start. If you're going to be doing this on the regular, I was a little
killing?
bit. Well, yeah, I know you do that on the regular. But reincarnating, I gave you the first couple for free as a little taster, but now you're hooked. I'm going to impose consumable spell components. So I'm going to just say like you had the first couple, but now you're going to need to start harvesting this kind of stuff. So you need to seek out rare oils and unguents worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, which the spell consumes every time. So if you're going to be going around reincarnating people, 1,000 gold pieces at a time.
Oh, you cannot move the goalpost like this. Come on.
We just
Tim,
stopped
don't make us play the actual
That's how it
game.
works. Yeah.
God damn it. Is that a punishment because I killed one of his NPCs again?
Yes.
I don't care. I expect you to kill all my NPCs. That's what they're there for.
All
In this
right.
game.
I'll play your game. Just keep on reminding me that I need to collect this stuff because I'm blatantly going to forget.
No, that's up to you to remember.
At least we got the diamond before he died.
I don't like season 2.
Everybody goes to sleep.
Yay.
Long rest, long rest, long rest.
Long rest. So everybody can hit that long rest button. Reset your character.
Ooh, yeah.
Khalil, I think you know what you need to do.
Fuck.
Oh, I lost all my characters.
Oh, no.
What is it? It's a 100?
So the first one is, I think it's a
All the dice.
D3. Yeah, D3.
D3. How did I do that?
11.
Oh.
Oh, you just put in D13.
1D3. There we go.
3. Nice. My favorite. And D20.
There it is. That's what it was, not the 100.
What about my favourite?
8.
8. Fuck.
Oh, no.
The
Yay.
wheezy cough.
Yeah. It's an easy one, this one. There you go. Okay. Everybody wakes up refreshed.
There it is. Did I still sleep through the night?
Yeah, because it doesn't reset until midnight. So you wake up and then that is in place.
What?
Oh, no.
Okay. All things considered, this one isn't that bad.
No, it's a funny one.
The last one was like eating flesh, so
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
As
that
long as
worked
it's
out
not
well
the
for
beheading
everybody.
thing again. That's fine.
Oh, that's just always a thing. I don't have to roll for that.
No, you get that for free.
Yeah,
Don't
we all
mention
get
head.
that for free.
we all get to enjoy that one.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens tonight.
Indeed. So, Everybody's back in the waking land. Nobody's messed with your shit during the
Yay.
evening. And you've actually had a reasonably good night's sleep for once. Pip, you're laying in a big like low wide barrel with the top cut off that they used to use for washing purposes. They filled it up with as much soil and then melted ice, made it into some mud for you to enjoy over the evening.
Can I have 2 cucumbers on my eyes?
Yes. Which you think it's like a nice morning snack as well. Just pop those in. You're ready to go.
Don't even use your hands. You just use your tongue.
Delicious.
Parter, you wake up with your eyes open. It's very dry.
I also lick my eyes.
Ugh.
Can your tongue reach that far? Is that furball?
Uh,
Or can you just pop your eye out? Then put it into your mouth.
no, I lick my fingers and just go.
Just put them straight into your eye. Good morning.
Oh, you feel a bit refreshed, except my eyes. Did everything go all right in the night?
Yeah, nothing really untoward happened.
Good. Well, have a lovely day.
Your smiling comrade stalked around for a while.
Which one?
Kind of sniffed everybody a little bit, and then
Mike.
went back onto the rafters.
Yeah, she's a bit weird now.
But she left before you all woke up.
Which way did she go?
Out the door. I can't see any further than that.
Right. Have a lovely day. I'll come back. I'm going to tell the others she's gone.
What do you mean, come back? I'm in your head.
And I'll just turn around to them and just be like, so Mike's gone. She's left out the door, not around. So we're on our own.
She's probably just mad at you still for killing her boyfriend. So
Daytime
she'll
as
get
well,
over
right?
it. She'll get over it. She'll be fine.
To be clear, you haven't told us that the ghost in your head knows everything about what we need to know.
Why are you saying that? You don't know that.
Out of character, I'm sorry.
But in character, when were you going to tell us that you had a ghost inside you?
I could be honest, I wasn't really sure I had anything in me
Oh, don't be defeatist like that.
until
We always believed in you.
I thought I'd lost it. I thought it was Chad's axe, and then I thought it was just not sleeping properly. But turns out she's been around for quite a long time, and I know everything now.
Has she always been in you?
Oh, she's always been. No, she hasn't always been in me.
No.
It was after I made that woman, that little person, and I went out into the little hallway. I turned a corner and saw her flash, and can't remember the rest.
And then, boom, she was in me.
Well,
Really?
next thing I remember, she was in me, and I was outside.
How long were we in the tundra, Tim? Like, how long was the car journey?
You look at your wristwatch. It's been a day. So it now says a T-minus 279 days.
Loads of time.
So we were in a
Penny.
road trip for nearly a day, and you didn't think to bring up the fact that there's a ghost inside you.
I just
We played 10 rounds of I Spy and you didn't mention it once.
25.
there's a lot for me to come to terms with. A bit like Chad with his axe. He took a while to tell us about his beheading stuff. Beheading. I'm not saying it very loud. So she seemed harmless. She just wanted to get to the whoever that was that we spoke to yesterday, and we were headed that way. So I thought, let's ride. Let's do it. Ride or die, as they say.
Ride or die.
What have you? What's she chatting to you about right now?
She's not talking right now. She just told me about Mike not being here. But last night, before bed, she told me something about the land was very different, and there were like 25 old gods, and I've got to do a lot of reading in my head that she's going to teach me, and about the old gods, supposedly. She doesn't believe in them.
Aya, did you ever finish reading your book about the old gods?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe once Parter has read his head book about the old gods, you could compare old god facts and see if there's anything missing.
Does she know anything about the 26th one?
1 second.
Back into the back room of your mind.
Lady Suspiria. Suspiria? Suspicious.
Yes, Pater.
Lady, my friend. You didn't say anything about 26 guards. Is there a 26th one we don't know about?
There's one that is not spoken of.
Any particular reason?
'Twas a heretical god.
Okay, hang on. I'll be back. 1 second. She says there was a hairy god that nobody really talks about.
He's hairy. That's a new fact. Okay.
Did they not talk about him because they were embarrassed that he was so hairy?
I don't know.
I'm going to
Heretical.
assume that's
It's hairy tickle, whatever that is.
hairy tickles.
He's got a hairy tickle. tickle.
Tickle god.
He's got a hairy tickle.
There's not a pantheon of sex gods and tickle gods. That's not what I wrote.
He's got a hairy
Can you
tickle.
ask her what the significance of the tickle in that hair was? Please, it's important.
Sorry, of the hairy one. Okay, Lady Suspiria. What
I
is
said
the
heretical, not hairy.
I don't know what heretical means. So I thought you said a hairy tickle.
It means speaking out against religion or the gods themselves.
Right.
Propagating ideas that are contrary to the pantheon.
Oh, right. Okay.
The god was removed.
Removed by who?
The other 25.
Right. I'll be back. They were removed by the other gods for being a bit rebellious, a little bit on the edge.
And then
What edgy stuff did they do?
I don't know. Probably ate with their hands, something.
Why don't you ask?
Oh yeah. Why were they pushed out? Why were they going against everything?
The unspoken one, the one that is a god of nothing now, was preaching about bringing in new ideas and rejecting the old. It was their opinion that the old gods were usurping the populace's ability to self-govern and self-manage, that they were using their faith to draw power from, keeping all members of this land low so they could remain high.
Long story short, younger god, new ideas.
It's the same age, you dumb fool.
Don't call me a dumb fool. I say that out loud. Young god, because they want new ideas. My accent's going, and they usurped them. They wanted to usurp them because they felt all the people that were not gods were basically being kept low, so they could be high.
What was the god's name, and what was it the god of? The one that got kicked out.
Well, I'm gonna nickname it Voldemort because she doesn't know the name. Nobody called them anything.
Did anyone worship them? And please ask her at least about those questions.
Does anybody?
You don't have to relay it. I can hear everything through your ears.
Swear to
It's
God,
fine.
Tim, if you say Voldemort, I'm gonna be so mad.
His name is Moldavort. Hold on. No, all of the gods' names were stricken. This is way before my time. So all record of this god, statues, totems, places of worship, the history books of people's memories, it was wiped.
Then how do you know about it?
Everybody
I asked Potter.
knows about the story of why they no longer remain.
And does anyone still worship them? Or did anyone?
That's a
when
good
you were
question.
Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers any of the gods really now. They have been abandoned once the meteorite struck. The general populace believed that it was the gods themselves that abandoned them and left them to ruin.
Sorry, I had to shut the door.
Oh.
Carry on.
Well,
Did you say that, or did Pat say that?
You're not a part of his mouth.
I guess it's up to Potter, actually. But if you want
no.
Potter again.
It was Lady Suspiria.
We've encountered these gods multiple times now, right? I mean, you guys had visions from them when we were in the place with the scratched out 26 gun. What do you think that means? Is person in Potter's head? Because you've not told us her name. So.
Oh yeah, her name is Lady Suspiria, or Lady Suspicious. It's fine. I'm gonna ask her a question because you know my thoughts and everything that I've experienced, right? You can see it all and read it all and know it all, right?
No, that's not true. We can communicate in one brain, but unless you give me permission and access, I can't go delving through your memories.
Well, I mean, I've had an experience with some bear in a dream that I think I kind of want to show you. Can I show you? Just that?
Yes, if you grant me access to your memories, I can go trawling through and try and find the one that you're referring.
You may.
It's not quite like a play where you just put on a particular piece and I can sit back and watch. I'll have to
That's
go
a shame.
trawling.
I give you permission at some point. Just look out for the bear and me climbing through a hole and there being lots of bear cubs.
Very well. This might take me a while. And then she goes quiet.
In the time that it takes for Lady Suspicious to figure out the bear cubs, I'm asking Aya what it means to use syrup on someone.
I'm not from this world, so what is syrup?
It's like what you put on pudding. And that lady said that someone used syrup them.
I mean, that sounds like what happened in the bakery. Maybe it's like a type of murder,
Like a jam.
like a jam murder.
Blood. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
How I would interpret that.
Nice.
Thank you for being so wise.
Someone jam murdered the 26th.
The jam murderer. So you and you god or an old god?
Who are you talking to?
I don't do that. Goes to my head again.
I'm going to talk to myself.
You.
Have you decided if you're a god? You're a god, right?
Space paladin from Starbucks.
Yeah, have we actually decided that?
I don't know. No, I don't think we did decide that, no.
We just think
But it's obviously something to do with one of them because it's not, I don't think random people rock
You're not an
up.
alien, are you? You
No.
haven't come
Well-
from outer space.
you came from an egg, so you're either a god or a lizard. And we already know what lizards look like
I
because
don't
we've
want to
got
be
chat.
associated with the story.
Are you bringing up the theory that there are lizards that are like
Space lizards.
Aya is the queen.
what
Queen of
Chad's
space lizards.
Chad's
Chad
just
just thinks-
unashamedly showing himself off.
I don't think she's a lizard. I feel like I
Came
would
from an
know.
egg. Try and
Yeah.
explain that.
She's got wings like a dragon. That's a lizard.
Honestly, before you said that, I didn't really think about the fact that I came from an egg. So,
Did you?
do lizards come from eggs?
Wizards or lizards?
Wizards.
In this case, both.
Oh, yeah.
Really, don't we all come from eggs at one point?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
But you were hatched
Like
as a
secret.
wizard.
as a wizard. Yes. Go out with a little
Okay.
pointy hat on, wand in your
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
How are frogs born? I don't want to know.
Eggs.
What are they?
Yeah, frog
Little,
spawn.
little
Yeah,
soft
they're not
eggs.
hard.
Little
Correct.
gelatin eggs.
Frog spawn.
Yeah,
Frog
Yeah.
spawn.
frog spawn.
Frogs born.
Frog spawn.
How did other people know that?
Yeah.
I mean, they are
What did you-
spelled
what did you
differently though.
think? Yeah, what did you
I
think
thought
it
it was
stood for?
I thought it was just what it was called. I don't know. Things are called names.
Tapioca.
Things are
Oh,
called
frog
names.
spawn because it sounds like frog spawn.
And I'd go so far to say that all things are called things.
No,
That's a bold claim there, Tim.
your NPCs don't have names.
They all do. Got a huge
No,
list
none of
all
them
my
have had
NPCs.
names.
Not as far as we're concerned.
Well, that's true.
Did we learn
alright.
what we needed to?
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
How are
well,
newts born?
She's gonna. Oh my god. She's gonna dig through Potter's brain for a while and find Bear God stuff and give us answers. And we've all rested, and Mike's missing.
Who's Annie?
Mike, Manny.
Money.
Manny.
So, Party, you get the impression that it's going to take Lady Spirit a little while, just to kind of trudge through all the recent memories you've had.
I am so pleased that she's quiet for a little while now.
And so your mind, at least for the time being, is your own.
There's not much going on in there. What are we up
I was
to
going to
then?
say, anything you want to think while she can't hear that?
Quite liked having her think for me. It's quite refreshing. What's for breakfast? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Oh, they might serve us breakfast here. Could be like a feast.
Should we go find it?
Mm-hmm.
Chad?
Yeah, you know I like
Yeah.
to eat.
Chad, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you
Alright.
jealous
Eating?
that someone else is in Parter's head?
Yeah.
It's actually a good thing.
How's it? What? Whoa.
I'd say I whisper that to Pip.
He said he thinks it's a good thing.
Oh, god damn it.
Let's not get into an argument today. Let's go through a
Not
day without arguing. All right?
Today. Not today.
Today.
So are you all kind of like walking and talking and, bit of bants before breakfast?
Yeah.
BFB, bants before breakfast.
Bants as you can get with
BFG.
a paladin that is dead serious. Me, who's thick.
So,
Those two are fine.
can you all
Thanks.
roll? Can you all roll a
Thick, but in a
perception check
different way.
for me, please?
And it also in the same way.
Perceptionus.
John,
Uh-oh.
how do you roll on here?
That's a good question. I can't remember now. /roll
/roll.
space 1d20.
Yeah.
Seven.
You can add your modifier if you want to by plus and then whatever your modifier is.
Does Smashburger roll or is it just the human?
Yeah, I mean Smashburg again.
I realized that we haven't been playing to this for a while. Do I still have disadvantage with every roll? I feel like we haven't done that in a little while, and I've forgotten until now because I rolled so poorly. I was like, man, the only way I could do worse is if I had advantage.
I'm just
Too
having a
honest.
look. 1, 2, 3, 4, where's your-
Well, I rolled a 2. No, I rolled a, you
Ability-
rolled a 2.
It's a ability check, so yes. Or you have a disadvantage on everything.
Yeah, I haven't done that for a little while. I'm sorry.
That's
I probably
okay.
got away with more than I should have. Apologies. But I still did really bad this time, so I hope that evens out for the last 5 episodes.
Sure.
Yeah. Right, viewers?
So according to
they said yes.
this, I'm assuming it's Bando is the second role, Ellie,
Yeah, he's very perceptive.
and Smashburger is the second role
Yes.
on yours. Yeah. So all the humanoids don't necessarily see anything, but the tag team of Smashburger and Bando, that popular 80s morning cartoon that we all know
Bando
and
and
love.
Smashburger.
Yeah,
Horny cartoon.
morning cartoon, morning. I mean, it doesn't exist, so it could be whatever you want to be, Josh.
No.
Don't talk about Bando in that way.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say.
I'm guessing from their the benefit of their elevation. Smashburger's crawling on the walls, Bando's flying. Bando starts chittering and hovering around the rafters above you in the hallway outside the barracks on the way to the mess.
I try and casually, with my big frog eyes that are really obvious, look up and try and look at what he's looking at.
So it looks like there's some kind of bundle in the rafters that Bando's all agitated about.
Like a human bundle?
Maybe. It's about that size.
Do I still have a slingshot?
Probably. I don't think you lost it at any point.
I do. I'm going to wait for everyone else to just go a little bit ahead of me, and then I'm going to slingshot the bundle.
Are you
Okay.
are you like connected mentally with your flying monkey?
Well, I can never really remember, I'll be honest, but I think I am. I think we can telepathically talk to... He can...
Because there's so many
I think-
companions, I can't remember who's got a telepathic link and who doesn't.
Let's just say
Top
yeah.
of my head.
You because mine's not real.
Let's just say yeah.
I'm going to say yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
ask
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna say yeah too.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Right. So
Yeah.
yes, we do.
Group consensus.
Absolutely
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Majority rules.
Why not?
Just ask him what it is.
I don't think it is. No, it's just something you found. So no, you don't actually have a telepathic bond with Bando. I don't think.
Oh. Well, I hear him squawking.
But you can cast. You can communicate with it. Like you can talk to small creatures. So at least you can communicate verbally with them.
I want to see if anything happens when I slingshot it first, in case it goes ow.
Okay, roll to
if it
hit.
doesn't.
I think I'm just like so tired. I expected you to get a slingshot out then. I was like waiting for it to happen.
Right. Well.
Just cracks the camera. So it's plus 11. So you're probably going to be okay on this.
Do I use the sling or the sling bullets as just for reference in the future?
Yes, on the character sheet, it'll be under sling
Right.
on your actions. So it'll be plus 11.
In that case, 16.
Yeah, that hits. Shifts the body, which tumbles out of the sheet it was wrapped in, and just heavily smacks on the floor in this weird, like disgusting, wet sound as all the limbs kind of splay out.
Did anybody hear that?
It depends how long you left between like you doing that and everybody else down the corridor. It wasn't subtle.
Well, I probably left enough time just to get my slingshot out and let people get a bit ahead of me.
So yeah, everybody probably hears this like wet splat sound from behind you. And
I
you
try
look behind
and
you, and
stand in front of it.
Pip's got like a sling in her hand, and then there's this body on the floor.
We need to stop killing people. We're guests in this place.
That wasn't me.
Why have you got a slingshot then?
What's behind your back?
I was gonna, and then I was like, I was just gonna, and then I ping Chad, and I'm like, I was just gonna do that.
I block it with my axe.
I'm gonna edge a little bit closer. I want to see whether we recognise the body.
And then I'm like, oh look, what I found.
Parter, roll an investigation check.
Oh, I'm rolling so badly. 5.
No, I mean you don't. It's heavily bruised around the face now, and a bit swollen from the impact. And it's really dark in here. And when you arrived here yesterday, you were kind of talking to Lady Suspiria, so you weren't really paying a lot of attention. Don't recognise the person.
Can I check if they're like recently dead enough that I can heal them?
Roll a medicine check.
Chad then just comes in, just cuts the head off.
8.
He looks dead to me.
The body is cold to the touch.
Does he look like, when I saw him, does he look like he was hidden up there and died? Or do you think someone put him up there? Like, what did it look like?
It looked like either somebody rolled him up in a blanket and stuffed him up there so nobody could see him, or he was super chilly in the night, wrapped himself up in it like a burrito and just hung out in the rafters till they passed away.
I'm really worried that Mike has got thirsty, killed somebody.
Yes.
She was up in the rafters.
Yes. 100%.
We should put him back and pretend we didn't see anything.
Slingshot him back into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Why you don't?
Bite marks or something before.
Yeah.
Good.
I think we
this
should
is why you're the clever one.
Look for bite marks, then get Smashburger to consume the evidence.
Good idea. Good idea.
Because we are the bad guys.
We are horrible. We are awful,
it was us. And when
mean
I say
people.
us, I slingshot him, and I feel guilty about that.
Yeah. Can I see how they died?
It's a bit too
Roll a
late.
medicine check for me, please.
No, I'm not good at that. Is anyone better at medicine?
Potter is,
Worse
isn't
than
he?
last time. Good.
Oh no, yeah.
I've got +5. I can try.
What check?
I've
Medicine.
got +5 too, but I've got now disadvantage on everything.
Correct.
I got a natural 20.
Yay. So Pip, yeah, as Aya sort of kneels down, but what she doesn't realise that she kneels on the person's kneecap, which then bends and cracks in the opposite direction. She examines the body. She's like, died from a fall. Gets back up. You CSI the shit out of this corpse. You don't think it? You think it died somewhere in the last 24 hours? There was a bit of a sign of a struggle. So there's like bruising around the person's like wrists and neck, and then looking closely at the neck, there are 2 puncture wounds.
Very
Oh my
disappointing, my friend.
I go, this could have been done by anyone, and like we were all asleep in our rooms last night, so it wasn't any of us.
I'm gonna come clean. That's when I come clean to you lot. Arid is definitely not here. He is dead. Maybe. So Mike is definitely the only vampire
I put my hand over your mouth.
Yeah.
You put him to sleep?
I go,
Parter,
Mike
roll
was
a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I have done that.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Mike was asleep in the room with us last night. None of us killed this man.
It's the word asleep that just makes Potter.
I rolled a 3, so I fall asleep.
Yeah, so you start whispering to Parter, and Parter starts yawning, and then just leans into you and just falls asleep on your shoulder.
I get crushed. I immediately am crushed on the floor.
Well, actually, you are very, very strong, and
That's
Parter
true.
weighs about 80 pounds dripping wet.
Push him off like a leaf.
You just float down.
And then I
Fall on the floor like a wet body.
like a
Yeah.
tissue.
As a like good angelic person, I'm gonna just tell myself that this didn't
Tell
happen.
Red Jesus to be quiet, please.
Show us the puppy.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Ellie, never say it like that ever again. Show us the puppy.
I want to see the doggo. But who's
I genuinely didn't hear
barking
it.
was that?
I heard it come through my computer.
Was it a
Where
robot
did
dog?
that
That was in the
barking
It
come
computer.
from?
wasn't me. I heard it too, but it wasn't me. Buddy's fast asleep down there.
I don't think
but-
it's the puppy. He's not allowed.
I mean,
Are we being haunted by a ghost?
Maybe it was, and they just.
Maybe it's Bando saying, stick to the story.
yeah, it was Hot Rod.
The puppy is not
Hot
here.
Stay on track.
That was really weird.
Hide the
Anyway.
body.
I'm not doing it.
The body.
It didn't come from me. I'm just going to look the other way, both metaphorically and physically, and the spider is going to spin it up, and it's going to go back in the rafters, and we're just going to get on with our lives.
That's a good
No,
plan.
no. A good plan is to eat and consume and swallow.
You can't eat it
spider.
that fast.
But-
Put it
The
back
body?
Yeah, because we don't want any evidence that leads to our group. Like, these people are going to help us. They put us up.
I don't think eating the body is the solution to no evidence. For the record, I would just like to put that out there.
I
You
also
don't
don't
commit,
think
you don't
eating
commit
the
a crime
body-
and you say, yeah, I'm going to eat all the evidence.
Let's all just walk away before they notice us. The spider will take care of all of the murders that we've done again. Okay?
I also am going to argue your point, Khalil, because if you go into the supermarket and steal a sandwich, you're going to eat the sandwich.
Yeah, but you're not going to eat the wrapper, are
Same
you?
as human flesh.
I feel like that argument means that you eat the store.
True.
Catch 22, and this is all happening whilst you're discussing this. Behind you all, Smash Mug is already about halfway through, like devouring the creature.
boy.
Eat.
So that's
Yum,
not
yum,
me.
yum.
I didn't tell him to do that. He's just part of my brain. He just
Is he
goes-
eating the right body? He's not eating me that's passed out next to the body. Right?
Let me just roll it. Yeah, it's the right body, the correct body, the not Parter body.
Okay, well, you better finish it because this looks even worse if anyone walks in on
I
it.
thought you were going to say you better finish it because you're not getting dessert.
If you don't finish what's on your plate, you're not getting second. We move on. This never happened.
We don't even look back.
You don't look back. You just all walk away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in my mind, I'm telling him, don't leave any crumbs.
We walk away super
Don't leave
cool,
any
like
evidence.
when there's an explosion in the background, but it's just a spider eating a body.
Yeah. Rapidly.
Also, I tell Bando to never tell me if there are dead bodies hiding in the rafters ever again. I want to not know.
Can I look in the rafters for a sleeping and grotesque, or like not grotesque, but like a
A friend.
mic,
A macabre.
a mic,
Macabre
a macabre
figure.
figure. Yes.
Yeah, roll a perception check with disadvantage.
He might be
Wait.
covered in syrup.
Well, I got a
It might be
16.
Cave Nova.
Oh, I got a natural 1 on my disadvantage, so that bodes well with my.
You see the swish of a cloak that looks very much like Mike's cloak going around the corner in front of you towards the mess.
Oh shit!
That was with a natural 1.
Correct.
It's not gonna happen. She's not there.
I feel like I'm gonna chase after it very quickly, screaming Mike.
Okay. Yeah, you turn the corner and you're screaming Mike, and as you turn the corner, you find yourself in the middle of the mess hall, and about a dozen soldiers stop what they're doing and just turn and look at you.
Has anybody seen Mike?
Who's Mike?
A friend?
What do they look like?
Like a vam? Like
Like a
a
van?
really, like
What's
a
a van?
like a really happy-go-lucky Mike.
No, mate. There's no one go lucky and happy here. Not after
Okay.
most of us have been killed by the undead. Not really appropriate, is it?
Yeah, I'll tell Mike that. Mike, hey guys, come join me in the mess hall with all of our new friends.
I now know why they call it the mess.
There's just like very subtle clinking noises, low mumbling, the scraped of knife and forks on tin platters and bowls, as you're all heavily watched as you enter the mess hall. You can grab breakfast here if you want.
Mike, Mike.
You garner a few like looks, but the more you do it, the less people start paying attention to you.
Yeah, good. I'm trying to play it off,
It's like an echo.
but
Mike.
it's just me. Mike.
I try and make it less weird by going, here.
Very quickly,
Marco.
people definitely stop paying attention to you.
Oh, no.
Well, then I'll grab myself some breakfast.
Okay.
As I quieter and quieter, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
So they have porridge, they have sourdough bread, and they have beans.
Do they have anything that looks
All
like
they have?
Oreos?
They have
Yes,
eggs.
that's all they have.
So
No,
you just have 3 foods:
correct.
sourdough, porridge, and beans.
Correct.
I'd
You
have
can have them
One
in
of
any
those
combination
things-
you want. So
I've never seen this combo. I've been
I
in this
don't want any of that combination.
beans
But you
and
don't-
I'm going to get a
porridge.
nice bowl of porridge and beans.
lovely.
I'd have beans on
Swimming?
toast. All right.
How do you heat up the sourdough bread to make toast?
I use my druid craft and create a little flame,
Lovely.
and
And
I
you just get
toast it.
what magical things do you have on you? Or what did you have on you?
Oh, I have my mistletoe, my sprig of mistletoe.
That's true. Yeah, you can just like poke the sprig of mistletoe into the one slice of sourdough bread and just hold it over the flame until it's
Yep.
nice and toasty brown. And then you
Nice.
put beans on it.
Can I see Kakalith or I forgot what the other one's name was. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Contessa.
No, they're not currently in the mess hall.
Can I just check my like spider telepathy? Just
Mhm.
check what he's up to.
About a minute or two after you sit down and start eating your combination thereof of porridge, beans, and sourdough bread, in any configuration that you wish this to happen, while you attack your breakfast, Smashburger comes in like heavy and just kind of dragging its thorax across the ground
God.
and just crawls underneath the bench where you're all sitting, and you just feel this like bony, hairy, spindle-like legs brushing past you all, as it just kind of settles down underneath the table at your feet.
I feel very uncomfortable.
Good spider. Friendly spider.
Please don't eat me.
Please don't eat more people spider.
You can communicate telepathically with Smashburger, right?
Yeah, he's not real, so he's
Yeah.
just my friend.
But you told me to eat the person.
No, definitely
It was
just said put
tasty.
it in the roof.
No,
But it's
I
fine.
heard what you said. You said make sure you finish it all.
That was when you already said eating it.
That's too late then, isn't it?
Okay, maybe
Praise
check
not,
in
want
before
not.
no. I'm gonna give it a tiny piece of bread. Say like
I think it's full.
I'm not hungry. I won't be able to consume another body for you for at least a week.
good. That's a positive thing. I'm glad.
Then we're on the same page. After
Well,
that, I
definitely
will
a
need
week.
feeding again. Getting quite the taste for it.
Well, I know someone who likes chocolate pieces of bread, so maybe
Just bring me
that-
some fava beans and a nice sourdough bread.
Don't say it like that. It's already weird.
Hannibal Spectre.
Yes.
I'm not pleased with that.
Okay. You have an uncomfortable breakfast in the mess hall of the keep from all kinds of avenues.
My problem is that I don't really know what we're trying to achieve here.
Hang on, how many episodes are we into this? Your own just.
This isn't me
66.
confessing that about this. Just in general, like, what are we doing?
We need
Um,
her help to go and attack this bad man. That's
Yeah, we either need to go for the man or we need to get her to go join up with. I'm fine. Or we just go to the.
We need to
tomb,
go find. Yeah. We need to go find the.
the banana Jolkind one.
That's what I was gonna
I
say.
genuinely
Yeah.
don't know what that's called now.
I think from our past experience, we know that we can't fight this man. So I think we should try our hardest to get everyone and the army to join us and go see the banana pajama men.
Mhm. Let's go see the.
We can put
bananas.
them in. We can put the entire army in a hot tub, get in our car, and drive to the Banana Twins.
Hot
Job
tub army machine.
Done.
Also, we have a sorry, out of character. Did the part tell us that his weakness is silver, or did he just forget?
He didn't tell us.
They didn't tell you. No.
Okay, cool. No, that's fine.
totally forgot about that.
Well, we don't know what will hurt him.
So as I pick up my silver cutlery, kind of go.
It's not silver. It's definitely not silver.
Is there anything silver around?
No, I mean, this is like a garrison building.
I look across the table
No,
as
well,
I'm eating my breakfast with.
Maybe there's like swords and stuff on the wall that are not silver, but they are metallic.
Okay, with the clanking of the metal around the room as people are eating, with the glint of the metal axe in front of me, and then the other weapons around, I'm kind of there, looking thoughtful. Going, we feel like there is something important, and then I kind of go.
Beans.
Pip, did you ask out loud what we're doing?
No, that wasn't me. That was. Oh wait, no, it was me. That's what you did.
That wasn't me. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm like, so nice breakfast. What are we doing today?
I remember my friend in my head telling me he is not strong and he
Who is not
doesn't like
strong? What are you
silver.
talking about?
The bad man, the man that walked past our tent when we were in it once.
Nailed it.
The bad man. hates
Bad man
water.
outside the tent is
You know the bad man that we just stood and watched as he killed all the dwarfs.
I
That one.
remember.
not.
It's hard
What
to
should-
forget something like that.
We should call him something.
We should call him sometime.
Yeah. No, not call him, but we should call him something.
You could always call him his name.
What is it?
Nope. What's his name? Voice in my head.
His name is Thoven Greygast.
Why did we not ask that?
It's
Really?
Gandalf the Grey.
What's he called again? Sorry.
You have to say his name, Parter.
What was it?
Thoven
Thovin
Greygast.
Greygast.
That sounds like a name that he would have.
Thovin
Thanos.
Yeah.
Greygast.
All right, now we know.
Thanos Grey
What
Girl.
about him?
He's not very strong.
He's not very
Thanos
strong.
the weak.
He's physically really quite weak. So Chad, you could bench press him probably.
Yeah, wait. So his weakness is
Weak.
He's weak.
Silver.
What is my axe made of?
I think silver. That's what's kind of popped in my head as I was eating.
I think
I'm
Tim
pretty sure
literally
it's-
just said it
Already
wasn't
is
made of
No,
silver.
It's not made of silver.
But it
We
looks
had this
silver.
conversation
Did we?
like 5 minutes ago.
Silver's a very
News to
poor
me.
metal to make a weapon out of because it's very malleable. It would just go
What
After a
is
while.
my axe made out of?
like an
Tears.
unidentifiable metal because it's mostly covered in elements
Adamant.
Okay.
and a big eye in the
Ad-
middle.
It's made of eye.
Made
What
of
are
eye.
eyes made of?
What are eyes made of?
Yeah, it's not flesh, is it?
Questions like membrane-y.
Yeah, it's like there's little rods and cones in there. There's the cornea, which is quite crunchy.
What's in
Cones? What, like
So-
cornetto cones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
your icons, you know.
You know, your eye cornetos.
Come on.
I'm glad we've
Um,
established that.
it's like
So
a-
it's
like a jelly-like substance.
So
Your
hang on,
eye-
are they
your axe is
eyes
made
or
of-
ice? Like ice cream.
What?
What?
What, like, are you talking about the eyes in your head?
Yeah.
Are they eyes or ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, ice cream.
You imagine
Yes.
having ice cream for eyes.
Stay
I
in
mean,
school,
if you've
kids.
got a cornetto. So what we've clarified is that your axe is made out of cornetto and ice cream.
That's exactly what we've established. Yes.
I mean, what we could do, you look strong and you've got a silvery axe, so although it's not silver, we can intimidate him.
Yeah, we could pretend. We're good at pretending.
The actual silver.
Yep. So, are we going to hang out at this barracks? Are we going to take this barracks with us up the mountain in our hot rod to go fight Thanos?
Well, you just made friends and you can get them to come with us, right?
I think
I don't
either
think
get
they
them
like
to
me.
come with us to the Banana Twins first, or we go to Banana Twins and bring them back here.
Lady
Either way.
Suspiria.
I think if we go to the Banana Tins and come back, they're not going to be here.
Right.
Suspiria,
That'd be my guess.
I need your thoughts. My thoughts. Your thoughts, my thoughts. What are they?
You know the banana
I guess at this point we're kind of a little bit intermingled with these
We are
thoughts.
intermingled. I like that. Did you talk last night about? Oh no, you've already told me that she's got to go and get a bit of sign off. Did she say how long it would take to find out when she'll come back with an answer and
Who?
helping us?
Oh, helping you.
No.
No, they didn't say. I mean, we both wandered off after we said our piece and left the two sisters to hammer it out between the two of them.
To everybody else, I think we should go and try to find them before we head off, just to see if they got an answer. If they haven't, we can make a call. All right?
We're going to call him.
Yeah, agreed.
Remember?
Yep.
Make a call. All right.
Cool. Well, and with that, I think we'll end the episode there.
We made one decision. Yay.
Slept,
Well, so-
hit a body, and made a decision.
We
Yeah.
also
Well,
ate some beans.
Hit a body.
Absolutely. Right. So I'd like to thank my players, Ellie, Josh, Khalil, and Alice. If you'd like to plug your social media, now's an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie
At MCM Josh.
I'm going to need a quick tape roll to remind everybody from the last episode when I said that I was going to do this.
Just gonna roll back to the comments.
At Freudian Pip.
Nice.
Nice.
ALUCYE.
And I'm at Lord Stabcase. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just roll over and die.